now with the last part, the last explanation in this chapter. This one is very important. The part 10 is very important and we will use it too much. The remaining parts after this one, we will not use it too much, but Heidi will use it too much. How do we find the angle between a line and the plane? Now we know that if I have a plane, the line cuts the plane at a point. طيب هيدا هالangle هون between the line and the plane. How am I gonna find the measure of this angle? To be able to find this one, what is the definition? To find the angle between D, if you look at the figure, guys, and the plane P, we need to take a point on D and do its orthogonal projection at P. يعني شو orthogonal projection عم بنزل أنا straight like this. And I will have now a right triangle, and then I will find the angle between the hypotenuse and IH. If you look at the figure, this one alpha is the acute angle between the line and the plane. شو يعني شو درشقتي مثل. This is my plane. This is my line. Okay, so I need to take any point هون. مثلا عملت أنا orthogonal projection. طلع لي هيدا البوينت. صار عندي هون a line like this. So I have now a right triangle. So if I look like this, guys, صار عندي a right triangle. So again, كأنه أنا شو عملت؟ يعني كأنه I took this line وعملت لها بوب translation أو projection sorry على البلين. So this is the line. If I want to find this angle here, okay, بعمل لها orthogonal projection للline. هيدا أول point. Its orthogonal projection was already on the plane. باخد another point وبنزله perpendicular. So I have here like a 90 degree. يعني صار عندي هيدا الشيب. Okay, هيدا الشيب guys. هيدا البنسل هون. هيدا البنسل هو كأنه on the plane. Now where is alpha? Alpha is this angle here. Okay, to find it هون I need to do sine or cosine. أكيد sure the measurement will be given. هيدا بكون مثلا عاطيني this one or the hypotenuse. So the angle between the line and the plane is the angle between the plane and its orthogonal projection. How we gonna do this one? هنشوفها بالexercises and you'll see too much on this. Just memorize it and write the definition. So to find the angle between D, if I see it, and P, we need to take a point on D. أخذت عملت orthogonal projection. Okay, صار H. So هلا عندي a right triangle IAH. This is alpha. So هون فينا نستعمل sine and cosine. And sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosine adjacent over tangent, opposite over adjacent. حسب. Okay. If you want, guys, I will show you the figure. It will be more clear and accurate. The book. Did you see it? So this is the line. عملت لها orthogonal projection. I got a right triangle. هلا what's coming in just properties, but we don't use it too much. أهم شيء عندي هيدا. Okay? But I need to give it to you just to know those things. 11. What does it mean dihedral? بيخ شو يعني dihedral؟ هيدا dihedral. The angle formed by two semi-plane. This is a plane, this is a plane. الدايهيدرال هو هيدا الانجل يلي هون. I'll try to show it to you. عم جرب شوف الأوضة الكاميرا. ها. This angle you can see it. Okay? That's it. So يعني the intersection of the two planes هي a line. Okay? So to find the angle of the here, it is the angle between the two perpendicular lines to the edge on the line on the edge of the line in P. شو كاتبة شو مطرشة هون اوكي easy peasy. يعني شو بعمل guys to know what is the angle. بس هلا I will see what's written here. I can't hear my handwriting. So this is to find the angle here. Okay, the line here perpendicular to the intersection. The other line here كمان perpendicular to the intersection. The angle between those two perpendicular lines is the angle of the dihedral. يعني to find the angle of the dihedral, it is the angle between the two perpendicular lines to the edge, one of the line in P and the other in Q. Okay. So I'm trying to read what's written here. No, what I wrote. I cannot read. So you take a line in P. It should be perpendicular to the intersection of the two semi-plane. The other one كمان هيدي البلو perpendicular to the intersection. This angle between those two lines يعني كأنه صار هيك مس. كان عندي هيدي الشيب. كاعتبره هيدا هون okay like this وهيدي this is the intersection between the two planes. شو هتكون عم تقشعوا let me see لا هيك ها هيدي intersection of the two planes. هيدي the first plane perpendicular to the intersection. وهيدي اللاين in the second plane perpendicular to the intersection. I measure the angle here between those two lines. هلا إذا هيدا الانجل طلع 90 بقول أنا perpendicular semi planes. If not بكون not. Okay. I will let you see it. It's more accurate if you see it here in the book. I hope that I can find it quickly. يا هي شفنا الدايهيدرال. Okay, to find the angle between كأنا عندي the first line here perpendicular to the intersection. هلا I will draw it. You know what? I'm gonna erase and draw it تحي. That's it. I will draw the first line perpendicular to the first intersection. The second line, the second plane perpendicular to the intersection. The angle between those two lines اللي هن perpendicular to the intersection of the two semi-planes is the angle between the two planes. هيدا اسمه الدايهيدرال. يعني in another way I will try to fast and fast to on. So let's say this is the first. This is my first semi-plane. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, I have a line. باخد line in the plane perpendicular to the first to this line. هون في 90 degree. Okay, this is my other semi-plane. Okay, هذا البوك أنا it's open. Okay, the line here هيدا الgreen perpendicular to the pink one. Okay, this angle here between this and this is the dihedral. هلا if this angle is 90, I can say that the semi-plane are perpendicular. So I can have here, so to find the angle of the dihedral, it is the angle between the two perpendicular lines to the edge. One of the lines in P. Okay, هلا فهمت ايش نمترجع هون. One of the lines in P هيدي the first one is in P and the other is in Q. ها هي. And those two lines are perpendicular to the intersection. هاي الانترسكشن. Okay, so this is alpha. رح أعمله in another color. And I wrote it last year when I was explaining this part. Okay, if this angle alpha is 90, I can say that they are perpendicular. Okay, that's it. I will move now to part 12. Perpendicular planes. Two planes are perpendicular if their angle is equal to 90 degrees. Now we did it here. يعني إذا I found the angle of the dihedral or the dihedral is 90, it means the two planes are perpendicular. Now, if two planes are perpendicular, every line in one of them that is perpendicular to the intersection is perpendicular to the other plane. يعني, what does it mean? I will erase all of this mess here تتفهموا. So, if I have two perpendicular planes, تك 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 tick tick tick. So هون في كلمة that, okay? Those are two perpendicular planes. You can see it like this. Let me do it like this. It's easier, okay? Okay. Any line in the first plane, هيدي line هون, perpendicular to the intersection, huh? It is perpendicular to the other plane. So any line in the first plane perpendicular to the intersection, it is perpendicular to the other plane. يعني I have here هأرسم this is two perpendicular planes. Let's say those are two perpendicular planes. Okay, if a line إذا هيدي اللاين هون هيدي الدي شفتوها؟ If it's perpendicular to this intersection, okay, so I can deduce that D is perpendicular to the other plane P. Okay, this is part 12. Now, if two intersecting planes are perpendicular to a third plane, so their intersection is also perpendicular to the third plane. What does it mean? If two intersecting, I will write it properly. I'm sorry guys, بس هو كتبتهم بسرعة. If two intersecting planes are perpendicular to a third plane, يعني هون كأنه what is given Q perpendicular to the plane P. When they are perpendicular to the plane P, it means this the intersection of the two planes, هيدي intersecting lines of the two planes, the intersecting lines of the two planes is perpendicular to P. Okay, يعني if I have those are two intersecting planes. Okay, هن perpendicular للكمبيوتر تبعي. Okay, it means the intersection of those two planes is perpendicular to my computer. That's it. Those two planes are perpendicular to a third plane. يعني intersection of the two planes is perpendicular to the third plane. So هون إذا ما بدنا نكتب كل هالحكي بنقول Q plane هيدا it's the plane Q. Okay, Q هو plane we name it R, it's a plane. So here I have Q perpendicular to the plane P وعنا the plane R perpendicular to the plane P يعني هيدي الانترسكشن line دي of the two planes is perpendicular to the plane D. اوكي شو بعد عنا هون شو بدكم اوكي هول ال properties you can see it in the book نسوا لي اياها هيدا. Now the last one هيدي 13 bisector of the of a dihedral بايخة. Okay this is يعني فيكم ما تكتبوا إذا بدكم guys. Okay we will not use it. إذا عندي هيدا dihedral شو ال bisector of the dihedral هي a third plane that cuts the two dihedral and it's كأنه بالنص in the middle يعني as I open the book 3 pages. Okay بس هنا equal بعضهم يعني أنا I'm opening here they are equal the angles يعني هيدا ال angle equal to this angle. فيكم guys if you want don't write this one and we will not use it at all. Okay that's it. This is the last video. Now after this one we're gonna do another application.